All right, I'm a huge fan of Eevee box, and this build that got 11th place from Filippo at Seville, I'm really intrigued to try. It's got the Pidgeot in there, which is something I feel like something that's been missing in the Eevee box from when I played it is the mid game, late game. It's just really hard. Early game, it's easy to pull together your big combos because you got Noctowls, you find your Noctowls with your Fan Rotom, yada yada. It's really easy to pull together your first turn or two of big combos, but after that, things get a little bit weird. Once Ionos start getting played and going back and forth, and they start to pressure some of your Pokemon, it can be hard to pull together the big mid-game, late-game combos. So having something like Pidgeot on the board to kind of supplement the draw power of the Pheasantipity makes a ton of sense, and I think will make this deck work out a lot better and be a lot smoother. So I really like that addition that Filippo added. Still has the Unfair Stamp in here as well. Some things that I'm questioning that I definitely need to play around with to see how good they are. The counter gain is interesting. It does synergize specifically with Clefairy and Ursaluna pretty well, but you can't really use it for the Flareon or the Sylveon. Unless you're trying to use like the first attacks of them, which I guess could come up in some matchups for sure. But the secondary attacks, they need the full array of energy. Also the Luminous Energy in here. I'm not sure how much I like the idea of the Luminous Energy, but we're going to try it out. We're going to just play the 60 as it is, and maybe we'll make some changes along the way. We'll see. Uh-oh. We're in trouble already with the fact that there's no Ditto. No Dizzo. Dude. No, dude. That is so frustrating. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. I can't click the Pidgeotto, man. Come on. Whatever. I guess this is the lineup then. Pretty annoying. I should have done a little bit better prize checking, but I was on tilt, so can you really blame me? Flareon does 280. Lightning, water, get used for both. I guess I attached the water here. Pass. It's pretty annoying, not gonna lie. Can you just do via website, go straight to your account? Oh, you can maybe do that as well. Honestly, I don't know all the ways you can get codes into your account. Yeah, I think you can just have, can't you, like, PTCG Live has a scan feature on your phone, right? So you just download PTCG Live on your phone and put the codes that way. Ooh, trolley, right? Ooh, pretty chill, pretty chill. I'm already feeling the lack of, I'm already feeling the lack of Ditto here. I'm feeling the lack of Ditto big time. Because we definitely would have got Ditto, retreated to Ditto, made Ditto Terra EVEX. So did you know that with live, there's always at least one card you can't select when searching the deck? It's been a glitch since release. I don't think that's true, Omega Star. I think I tested this and I used Pidgeot, and I don't think that's true actually. I think I tested that. I'm just gonna hold it for Ultra Ball fodder, right? Oh, this just sucks, man. Gosh darn it. Attach, pass, pray we don't just lose, I guess. Sure. Yeah, I already feel the lack of that Ditto. Line on the internet. Line on the internet? That's crazy. Maybe it's in the prizes. I guess that could be a thing. Maybe that is a thing, but then sometimes, but that includes your prized cards or maybe cards on board. But then how would you know that? Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy here. They didn't even cycle with trades first. There's like, you're dead drawing? Let me help you out. Wait, I would have literally had Pidgeot EX in play, right? No. I was one turn behind still. Wait. I actually don't know where we were in the turns. No, I think I was still one turn behind. Yeah. All right, well, I probably just lose this one. I really like the Pidgeot in here. I'm missing my Ditto, though. I'm missing the Ditto. There's also no Latias in this build, which is interesting. But there is, like, you do have the mobility of the Pidgeot, so the Latias is, like, way less necessary. There's still a switch in a Rescue Board, so it's probably fine. I mean, the game's not over, I guess. It feels pretty over, but it's not technically over. We can still win. It's going to be hard to win. I feel this build needs to be reworked quite a bit. I don't know. We'll run a couple more games with it. I did already feel the lack of Ditto on that first game so far. I'm doubtful on Luminous as well. I also am pretty doubtful on the Luminous. I'm not going to lie. I am also pretty doubtful on the Luminous. Dude, what do I even do here? This and then... Sacrificial Fan Rotom? I don't know. I can Ultra Ball for Eevee and attach her. That just seems... I mean, everything seems bad, to be honest. Pass. I don't have another baby Eevee to go get, so... Whoever was still here, I published the members only podcast episode. Appreciate you mentioning it. Should be all fixed now. Appreciate it. We don't Ultra Ball for Terra Eevee there? I don't think so. I don't have a Noctowl. I'm just living off the top deck if I do that, but if not, I can Ultra Ball for Pidgeot EX next turn. Okay, they whiffed. Winnable. They whiffed, they whiffed. It's a big. Nice. I prized my other Eevee. That's gonna be... That might be tough. We'll see. It might not be that bad. Might be tough to deal with. Might not be that big of a deal. Might not be that big of a deal. Spin. I mean, Flareon does. What does it do again? Flareon does 280. What else do I even grab? Just an Ultra Ball? Sure. Sure. Oh my gosh, dude. Well, maybe I should have grabbed Super Rod, right? Because I should have grabbed Super Rod. Okay, so it's my fault. My fault. Yeah, my fault. Yep. All right, sure. Sheesh, man. I think I just hold it now. I don't know. I think I should do this and just hold this and then... Whatever. Yeah, I should have got Super Rod there, I guess. Could have got back the... Yeah. Could have got some back some stuff. We went with a single Angelite. Oh, true. I could have just gone and played for Angelite to get around the Zoroarks. Oh my, I did throw. I should have just had the Psychic here, yeah. I didn't think about Angelite at all. Angelite double Zoroark's pretty good. That's like pretty good. Yeah. Not bad. But now I'm like... I mean, I can still do that play, but it's like harder to execute, obviously, now, so... Could have been making that play happen this turn. I just kind of like tunnel visioned on Flareon, to be honest. Angelite only works on bench? Yeah, only on bench. Okay. Dude, I think I'm just gonna take it slow. I'm gonna go like this. Attach, pass. Go ahead. What is... How do you pronounce it? Cyrano? Cyrano searches your deck for 3 EX Pokemon. Yeah, searches your deck for 3 EX. Oh, both my Hoots? Oh, wait, no, they're doing this? What the heck? I thought my Hoots were toast here. I thought they were 100% hollowing out my Hoots on this one, but okay. We'll see how this goes. But he's punching me. I mean, they still mic'd our Manitan, I guess. I mean, KO double Hoot there was like pretty good, I feel like. I don't know. Get 2 prize cards. Punching my Sylveon does not feel as good. Like, this isn't taking away any play options from me. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem as good. Feels like an error from my opponent here. I'm going to play towards Angelite. So I need a Lightning Energy, Luminous Energy, and a Counter Catcher. I could just play Iono first, I guess. They're just going to get Zarua's back, but resetting them does seem pretty good. Okay. It'd be fun if the Luminous Energy weren't even in there. Or the... Yeah. That's what I meant. I'll probably bring up this, right? Because I can't... I guess, does that play actually make sense from them? Hold on, maybe that play actually does make sense from them. Because if they... Appreciate the 9 months there, Lev. Maybe that play from them does make sense. Maybe it makes sense, because then... If they did take out both Hoodoos, then I go unfair stamp Sylvia on them, which is like harder to deal with for sure, right? I don't know, it's interesting. They are down 2 ends PPO. I'm still feeling pretty confident, to be honest. I'm still feeling pretty confident about the situation. I'm going to punch their active and then, I don't know, see what happens from there. We got Super Rod and Nestball, which is pretty good. Super Rod, get back Eevee and the energy. Nestball for the Eevee. How do you Sylveon feels weak? I don't hate it. It's not like crazy powerful or anything, but I don't know. I don't hate it. Seems aight. Seems aight. I just save that, right? I'm just not punch, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. We're just, you know, we're hanging out. We're having a good time. We're having a jolly good time over here. If you don't punch, you got to deal with double Angelite since you OKO. I'm not really following Reef. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they are pretty. It's pretty unlikely that they attack this turn, right? It's not impossible. If they do, they're better. Yeah, they are just better if they do. Yeah, they're the best. They're the best, honestly. I think I do set up Flareon at this point, to be honest. They cycle an energy there. What are they? They're down a Super Rod though. Maybe they play double Super Rod. Discarding energy there feels weird. Maybe they have like switch or something. That is their 4th Iono. Okay, 3rd ends PP up. I could maybe bet that they don't play a 4th. They actually might have Rescue Board or something here. Actually, this could get... What? They're literally just trolling. Yeah, I think I actually just set up Flareon at this point. I just want to evolve my Eevee so it doesn't get Darmanitan to like punch this and then... Oh, I didn't need to get this though. I literally had a Flareon in my hand. Whatever. Yeah, I just want like that 1-hit KO potential. Not for any time soon, but just for eventually. Goodbye. Somebody's looking to step into playing more competitively in the current format. What deck would you suggest right now if they were buying a deck from TCG Player tonight? Tonight? Dude, that's so much pressure. That's so soon. And the answer is probably Dragapult, to be honest. Yeah, I'd say Dragapult. Yeah, I go with Dragapult. I think it's got to be the one to go with. Tonight is the night. Okay, I think if I just knock this out with Sylveon, I could go Boss KO the Zorua though, right? Catch here. That song was not it, to be honest. I let the thing play way too long, but I got distracted by picking a deck tonight. Bring it up. I could just knock out the Zorua, right? That seems reasonable. What do I have left for Gust, though? I have no Gust left? Okay, I don't love that. That's my last Gust. Not a big fan of using it then. I think knocking out their active is probably fine, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna knock out their active. I think I can win if I do that. Take this for next turn if they return the KO or something. I want to save it. They go knockout, I go Flareon knockout, and what do they do? They ain't got anything after that. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this thing out. They go Zoroark here, knockout, I just go Flareon KO, and the game's like just over, right? I should be able to win from there. All I have to do is evolve both my Noctowls. If I evolve both my Noctowls, then they can't win with like a Darmanitan in play, and they have no way to get a one-hit, so I should just win. Oh wait, but what about Ursaluna? I have to worry about Ursaluna. I could evolve to both Noctowls and Turo my Pheasantipity. Oof, clean. You love it, you love it. I mean, Ultra Ball is the deck play actually though. 3? Okay, yeah. So we can make a pretty clean board there. I think I still have my Switch left as well. Yeah. How many Ionar are they down? 4. They might play Palpad though, so we can't really write off. Palpad is definitely something they could be playing, so we can't really write that off. Okay, I was for a second, I was like, wait a second. But no, they don't KO my active here. But it does just have 10 HP left, so they could KO with some other stuff. They're down 1 reversal, so they can still use this guy. What's up? You're too slow, bro. Okay. I play for the one hit. You should buy a Max Bling Slacking deck, to be honest. To be honest, you're kind of cooking with that take. If I KO this, the most they could do... No, they can't even do that. I shouldn't have done that yet. I should just play Iono or something. I have like no energy left, right? I've got a little bit. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Knock out the active. Iono or Unfair Stamp. Probably Unfair Stamp. I bench this Eevee. Sure. Should I attach this Eevee? Why not? Get it in there. I play this Ultra Ball. Nah. I definitely should not have. I should have just Unfair Stamp to start my sequence, to be honest. Or the Pheasant just win. Oh, they could have Ursaluna here to KO Pheasant. Oh, yeah. Shoot, I completely forgot about the Ursaluna thing. Yeah. You're right. I completely forgot about the Ursaluna. I should have just turret the Fez, yeah. You're right. Oh boy, I could. They would need Stadium. No, they would need. They don't have Counter Catcher. What would they need? Oh yeah, I also benched the Eevee, giving myself another target on my bench. Dude, I just like played like a dingus for sure. You still could have. You didn't play a supporter. Oh my, I didn't play a supporter. No, well no, but now I had the Eevee on the bench, so it didn't really matter, right? I think yes, because I can get these things out of range of the 90 snipe. So this usually you discard Noctowl, but I think it's correct to actually discard this here. Yeah, they did it for me now, so now I can just do this. I can never use. I can use a Sylveon for its first attack, I guess. I have to evolve one of these guys though, right? Yeah. Otherwise, they can go like Brampoot. They have to like have an insane draw, but I guess it could happen. Like Night Stretcher into Pheasantipity, and then Pheasantipity finds the combo or something. I don't know. What are good cards? Good card. Good card. What do I have left? Oh, Pidgey! That thing's broken. I don't know. 2 good cards? Sure. I have no energy left. Is that true? Are they lying? I'll just evolve this to Flareon. Oh, I can't attack. Well, I could... Oh, how much does this do? 130? Oh. No, I can attack. Well, no, but it only does one... Oh, no, I can switch. Okay, I can switch and then Hard Retreat. Boss the Reshiram. Okay, okay, so switch. And then... Retreat to this. Attach to this. Oh, they could have Defiance banned. Shoot. So I have to evolve this Noctowl. Because they could go, like, push up Zorua. They could also counter Catcher. Okay, so no, I have to actually evolve this Noctowl as well. Yeah. Boss Zorua was bad there. It wasn't bad. But then I could lose to, like, Fez Ursaluna counter. Like, top deck research into Fez Ursaluna counter Catcher combo or something. This takes away, like, any possibility of my opponent winning. Which isn't always the... That's not always, like, the correct way to handle situations, but... I don't know, it seems pretty good here. I don't know, just give me these. Oh, I didn't need another boss. If I play it like this, there's no... Defiance Bear would rock. Oh, fudge, I lose to Defiance Bear. They have 1 Defiance gone. They could play double Defiance, though. Double Defiance is actually pretty good in the deck. Alright, whatever. Oh, I still have Quick Search as well. What the heck? Send out bad cards, I guess. The Defiance Bear still beats me. What the heck? Well, I guess, is there ever a win condition I could have played for that would have, like, I don't know, maybe I could have made things weird, possibly. Like, could I have ever pass? No. Yeah, I don't think so, yeah. I think it's better just be aggressive here where they have a 0-card hand, probably. Yeah, I guess Ursaluna Defiance Band does beat me here, but shoot. I played around everything except that. I don't know if I could have played around that, to be honest. I think I have to give them that. I guess they have to be playing Ursaluna because they play Petch, so they might be playing Petch Moch. All right, got the dub in the end. Got the dub in the end. A little bit of a comeback. Very nice. A lot of misplays, of course. Gotta keep y'all on your toes. I don't make the misplays because I didn't see the correct play, by the way, chat. Like, I make them so you guys point out the misplays so you guys can, like, learn better, you know? I think people do that. They should be a... Oh! Double fan... There's 2 fan ornament in this, right? Dude, why did I even wake up today, man? I should have stayed in bed. What do I even grab? I guess it has to be a Hoot Hoot. Dude, this is criminal. This is criminal, man. So price up Pidgey. I don't even know if I want to evolve the active to a Sylveon. I kind of want to, though. My hand was actually, like, really, really good if there was a fan rotom in the deck. My hand was actually insanely good if there was a fan rotom in the deck. And I got Bingus Dingus. Ugh. I might attach but not evolve. I'm not in fear of anything, right? I don't think I'm in fear of anything. Cyrano to Flareon. I need the fire energy too. There's not a vessel in here. Yeah, there's no vessel or anything. I can't guarantee an energy for turn. Angel Eye's pretty good in this matchup, to be honest. We'll see what we top deck. That's pretty sad, though. Pretty sad. Pretty tragic. Fairly sad, mostly tragic. Yep. Honestly, the way to approach this matchup is to like knock out the Joltik. And then Angelite afterwards, right? I gotta get rid of this Joltik first. I can't just... If I just Angelite, they just like put them back into play and then re-accelerate the energy to them. I gotta like KO the Joltik first. I don't have any fan rotoms to KO the Joltik, man. My fan rotoms are prized. Alrighty. Noctowl. Feels tough, to be honest. I'm gonna evolve Eevee before using Noctowl. I got it. I guess we have to retreat first because I think it's 2 retreat costs. Or I could switch this to the bench and then hope that they can't Pikachu Gust it. Well, I could have maybe, but keeping the energy on this is honestly like a pretty big deal. So maybe I just hope the switch is in there. I guess if not, I could get the rescue board. But yeah, being able to keep the switch here would be pretty good. Switch Poffin. Seems decent. Seems decent. I just have to hope they don't have Pikachu KO Sylveon. If they have Pikachu KO Sylveon, I'm probably just cooked, to be honest. Yeah, boss prime every time? Probably. But do they have a basic lightning energy? This would be the thing they'd maybe whiff, to be honest. I think Blissey Monkey is legit. I don't think that deck is very good. I think the deck is not very good, no. Right, it's like the deck is fine, but the meta it needs a narrow meta. Like yeah, like the meta's too wide right now. I think Gardevoir's too bad of a matchup as well. But you have a good Dragapult. You have a really good Dragapult matchup. You can compete against a couple of the other decks. I think you can beat this deck just fine with like the double tool card or whatever. But yeah, the Guardian matchup is like the problem with the deck. The deck's like fine right now. I think his deck is strong. It's solid. Just been Angelite away peek on hands next turn? No, probably not, because they're just gonna Joltik again. I can't just Angelite. Well, if they burn a lot of Crispins, I guess I could, to be honest. They don't get that much energy. But if I Angelite these 2 Pokemon, they just go, okay, cool, Miraidon, put them back up and play Joltik to them. Like, well, now that they did this, though, hold up. Now that their board state is like this, I could countercatch a Miraidon. The rescue board's here. Well, shuffling the rescue board back in the deck is like so bad. Magical Charm the Pika, so it only does 200. That could be a play. I need to find a turn to Angelite, but because of Joltik's existence, it makes it tough. I'm pretty sure I had Candy in the deck, so I'm gonna push this first. Yeah, Joltik's existence makes everything really hard to do. I don't know, maybe I should go for a reset turn where I do shuffle everything back into the deck this turn, and then we worry about next turn. Yeah, maybe that's the way to go here. Oops. Wait, is Candy not here? Oh, it is, okay. We need Lighting Water. Ooh, giving them access. Honestly, I don't really want to give them access to Area 0. I don't really want to give them a huge bench. Seems bad. All right, we'll see if this sticks. I mean, if this sticks and then I don't know, start punching stuff. I mean, I'm removing a lot of energy from play. This isn't just like their energy from... Yeah, this still seems like a decent play, to be honest. I make them work as hard as possible. I mean, I'm expecting them to be able to somehow get into Joltik, but if they don't, then we get like a turn to figure something out. Yeah, get a turn to figure something out if they don't get it this turn. It's possible they whiff, so... Yeah, because if they get back into Joltik this turn, then I can KO the Joltik with the Magical Charm. Start to build up my next... Well, I don't know. I guess it depends. If they set up Pikachu, I want Sylveon set up. If they set up Iron Hands, then I want Flareon, right? So it kind of depends on what they set up. Yeah, this makes sense. Like, doing the reset here is probably correct. Doing an initial reset here. And then we deal with Joltik, and then we try and play for another reset. Okay. The more I think about it, the more I like the situation, to be honest. Now we answer the Joltik, then they'll have all their energy built up on one Pokemon, and then we'll deal with it from there. Third Crispy down? Is that what happened there? Third Crispin? Okay. Only one Crispin left. That's good. I mean, if they load up Pikachu here, I think I should charm it, right? I should boss charm it, right? That seems like the best play is to just like preemptively punch the peak. Then I'm threatening those energy and my Sylveon EX isn't dying. I mean, boss punch peak seems pretty good here, I guess. I don't know. Probably Luminous, I think. Yeah, Magical Charm. See where it goes from here. Seems okay. I think the position seems okay. The position seems very okay. Nothing crazy is going on. You know, we're not just bodying our opponent. We're chilling. We're chilling. They're chilling. Everyone's having a good time. We're all playing a little Pokemon TCG action. Marvin doesn't seem ridiculously powerful here. Honestly, them killing my Pidgeot EX would be kind of bad. That would be scary. Why boss and not counter catcher? Because I'm gonna be able to counter catcher next turn. Counter catcher is the more powerful card, and I will have access to it next turn. You always, because I can play counter catcher with Iono. I can play counter catcher with any other supporter. Boss, I can only play boss. So you always preserve counter catcher as long as it'll be active. Now, if you would lose access to counter catcher, like if I played boss here and drew 2 prize cards, then I would consider playing counter catcher instead of boss. I didn't really see what they grabbed there, I'm not gonna lie. Did they get Prime Catcher? No, they would have played it if they did. Yeah. They got Vessel, okay. That's their play? Okay, now do I just Angelite back the Joltik and the Iron Hands? I feel like I shuffle back the Joltik and the Iron Hands, right? Wait, like the way this is playing out is like super sick. I'm not gonna lie. This is like a ton of fun. I mean, the Sylveon deck is just sick in general, to be honest. Okay, now we just chill in Angelite. Get rid of Joltik and Iron Hands. Yeah, because I have to get rid of all... I just move all the energy back to the deck. Would Reversal Energy be super good in this deck? Nope, because it doesn't work with Sylveon. It doesn't work with any of the evolutions. It would be if it worked that way. Yes. Then it would be disgusting. Not with that attitude. True. Is it really cheating if they don't catch us? You're right. I didn't think about it like that. I should have put the water on this thing first, actually. Now this thing is not set up to be Flareon here, but it should be. I should have it be Flareon here. Wait, why didn't they get Joltik? They should have got... Wait, they have... Oh, this doesn't even work on that. They should have put that on the Iron Hands already, though. I should have already had the water on here. Let me put that on there now. I think just Turo Knockout is fine here, right? Seems fine. Yeah, I don't know why they did what they did. What they did was weird. What they did was weird for sure. Definitely not like, it's definitely not correct. What do you get? Fan Roadie, Noctowl? Sure. Oh, my Hoot Hoot is my last prize card, right? I prized the Hoot Hoot as well. Had to be. Got their hand to restart was why. No, but they could have tandem unit for Joltik, attached to Joltik, then drawn with. Like, nothing was stopping them attaching to Joltik that turn. Nothing was stopping them. Except their own choices. Yeah, the only thing stopping them was their own choices. What is that? What is the meme quote? It's like, you did this yourself, basically. What is the quote, though? I can't remember what it is. I think it's from a movie. Any certain set better worth opening? Yes, I just don't know what it is. Chat probably knows. I don't actually know the optimal set. There is an optimal set. I know that for sure. There is an optimal set. I'm actually not sure which one is optimal right now, though. But chat's usually on top of that. Four. I mean, I just want to play through Sylveon, right? I want to play through Sylveon. Do I need 2 owls? I feel like I actually don't even need 2 owls. No, I might need 2 owls. Let's get 2 owls. Let's get 2 owls. I should do a little bit better prize check in here, though. I prize an owl. Flareon's in hand. Jack's in there. I want to Jack. No, I might Crispin next turn and then Jack the turn after. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they might IO me this turn anyways. That's why I kind of want to leave the other owl in the deck, but I think I need back-to-back owls. They don't. Area 0 prized. Psychic Area 0. And Jamming Tower was prized, I think? I'm not going to bench this yet. I could. Why would I not want to? I would want to get out of Halute range sooner. But no, I don't need to worry about that yet. Just pass. I'm getting Bedingus to this turn. Then I can evolve to Pidgeotto. Noctowl for Jack. Jack for Pidgeotto EX and a Sylveon. And then next turn, yeah, next turn we're kind of chilling, yeah. All right. We'll see how things go. But that's the plan, I think. They're playing a lot of stuff. All just the itchy pollen. Never lucky. Jack. Did I even think about... Oh, my Jamming Tower's not prized. Did I even think about what the other card I was going to grab here is? Jack and Crispin, I guess? Yeah, I guess I grabbed these two. I grabbed Sylveon EX, Pidgeot EX. Okay. I feel like I didn't even think about what I was getting off the second, the second thing. Eevees are here, Ursaluna's here, Fez is here, Clefairy's here. 2 Boss, 2 Aeon, 1 Crispin. Crispin's in hand. 4 Nest, 3 Ultra. 1 Switch, Super Rod, Countercatcher. Countercatcher in hand. First stamp that. What the heck else did I prize, dude? Am I losing my mind? Have I completely... My fan roadie? 1 fan roadie. Turo. Okay, Turo. Our things are coming together a little bit here. Something else. Super Rod? No Super Rods here. No, something. It's fine. We don't need all of them. Just nice to have all of them. No reason to do anything else, right? No. Just pass. No Angelite this turn? I can't Angelite this turn. I don't have a way to pull it all together. Or I would. That's only a Dracloak. Oh, I mean, I guess they're never candy now anyway. Oh yeah, we're always in such a good spot. They're never going candy Dragapult here. They're never candying a Dragapult here. At first I was like, okay, if they candy Dragapult here, that could be tough to deal with, but we can probably make it happen. But they're not doing that. Their deck doesn't do that. I'm not scared. Crown Zenith and Obsidian Flames are the best 2 value to get, and they both give you enough for years, probably. All right, sounds like those might be the move. But yeah, basically, you could pretty easily probably just drop like 100. If you drop like $100, you'd be set for a long time. Yeah, if you drop like $100, you'd be set for a while. All right, now we're gaming. I honestly can't think of anything else I even want to do this turn. I want to set up my second Sylveon, but I'm so far away, and I also prized an energy. Put it in the hand, sure. Chillin'. Wasn't Crispin last turn, then Jack this turn better, just to filter the energy first? Possibly. I was scared of Candy Dragapult, but honestly, I probably should not have been scared of Candy Dragapult. I was playing around Candy Dragapult, but it's probably not a thing I should have played around. Why not use our Candy there instead of Pidgeotto? I was item locked with the Cheap Pollen. I can't use it. I probably should bench the Eevee this turn and start to build up energy on it, to be honest. Can they get to a board state where they can constantly, like, recycle Dracloaks? Is that like a thing they can get to? It feels like that is a board state they could get to. Like, they're already doing a pretty good job of it, to be honest. Like, will I catch them eventually, though? I guess that's kind of the question, right? Like, eventually, will I catch them? Like, I'm not going to take a prize card this turn, right? Well, maybe, I guess I could boss. No, I think I just chill still, right? I don't have to do anything. But this is interesting. Now that the deck has, like, more... I could boss KO the one with energy. Is that worth it? It doesn't really enable... Like, there's no EXP share. They still be kind of living off Crispin. You just boss the energy this turn, then Angelite the energy next turn, don't you? Yeah, I guess, right? And I'm trying to think if there's a reason not to, but I can't really think of a reason not to be honest. The top deck. Or just set up another one. Yeah, seems fine. Is 4 Eevee overkill? I don't know, I did kind of want a second Eevee. Maybe it might be a little overkill, to be honest. It might be a little overkill. So how long you been playing? Since 2009. You imported deck into PTCG Live. You got to get the import, and then you have to get the import from someone who put the import out there. Like if you go to Limitless and you look at the decks on Limitless, you can click copy import or whatever. There's like a copy import button. And then you like paste it into the thing. If that makes sense. And then you go into PTCG Live and you click import deck or whatever. I don't even know what it says, to be honest. I completely forget. Unfair EXP share? Sure. You see your boy shop it from Platinum made into Pocket? I did see that, yeah. I opened them up earlier today. So they have to retreat and punch us, right? That's like a play they have to make here. Wait, am I trolling? Did they get EXP share and not attach it? Yes. Okay. I'm not trolling. They did do that. The AC, if they had the AC feature here, they could retreat into. If they play EX feature, they could still play a jamming tower. They could still play a jamming tower. Nothing is stopping them from playing jamming tower. Yeah, if they punch me, I can just knock them out. I mean, it was just such a big mistake for them to not play the EXP share, because that would have made things awkward for me if they had EXP share in play, like a little bit. But I could honestly just like set up back-to-back Sylveons, and that's probably the game plan here. Would just be back-to-back Sylveons to win the game. Now, if they punch you for 70, I go area 0. Yeah, they're in a that bad spot. Let's go Noctowl for area 0 plus Nest Ball. Yep. I forgot to attach the HP share. Well, hang on, they could still have it. Another one? 7 months there. It's double T. Okay, chase the Hoot Hoot or the what? Brother, I have a Hoot Hoot in play. What are you doing? Why are you throwing? Not sure what to say. I just don't have a psychic energy for this thing. What would I even want as like a potential attacking option? Like, I can make Pidgeot an attacking option. Honestly, that doesn't seem terrible. Sure. Go get him, Pidgeot. Someone mentioned, I think I do want to cut the water for a Luminous. Play 1 Luminous. 1 everything energy, and then 2 of the rest. I think that makes more sense. Because we have Pidgeot, I think we may as well play a Luminous, right? I think it does make sense. Can you explain like I'm 5 why Gardevoir is really good? Because it's better than most of the other meta decks. You're 5. You play Boss, Angelite, Shuffle the Bolt? No. It's much better just like to preserve my Angelite right now. Like if I can just like, yeah, if I can just like go through their Pokemon like this, and then I just have Angelite. I still have Angelite available, right? Like, you almost want to think about it like, I don't know, like anything else. Like the longer you can like save your attack, you should. Like I'm removing stuff from play, and I still have access to Angelite, so now I can Angelite next turn. No, which wait. Make the extra water a dark and fit in Monkey Dory into Armbrand. Bro, chill. All right, you're going the wrong direction, Curry. Bring it back in. Reel it back in. Reel it back in. We're losing you. We're losing you. Are they trying to be annoying with this play and just bring the Clefairy to the active? Onyx would close this game out. Bro, what Onyx? Onyx? What's your favorite rodent Pokemon? I gotta go with Strudel. I don't know for sure if Strudel's a rodent, but... Alright, we get this dub. A bit, I guess. I don't even know if I should attach a fire active. It doesn't really like lead to much. I guess I could like attack with Fan Rotom, but I'm just gonna do this. And chill. The whiff is not great, to be honest. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. For sure, yep. But of course, how could I forget? You know, how could I? Yep. Now he must ascend. Is it the dude? God damn it. Oh my. I'm capped at what? Capped at who? Oh, look how small my bench got. No. Dude, oh my gosh. All right. See, this is why we need this one, bro, because we prize the other one. That's why you need it. You need that one because you prize the other one sometimes. I guess I didn't really think about like what about retreating and using colorful friends, but it's fine. Prize an owl. Prize an N. Iono, excuse me. An Iono and a Crispin. 2, 1, 1, 2. The other ones are in hand. Only one area 0 under depth, so we prize an area 0 as well. Okay. Get triple stabby with it. What do we do here, man? I just attach, right? I just attach. Doesn't matter which one I attach either. Alright, Luminous was maybe prize, I guess. What do you think about the Bronzong Dragapult deck that is arising? I don't know about this deck. I've heard nothing. I mean, I have to send this up. And then if I don't top deck anything, I guess I just use Colorful Friend. It sucks that I priced my other 50 HP Eevee. Okay. Eating Fez sucks, but it's just got to be correct, right? Yeah, it's got to be correct. For some reason, I keep thinking that they prevent me from doing other stuff, but they don't. Their deck is... I mean, it's kind of cheeks, but... I might want to like start to set up Pidgeot, to be honest. I'm gonna go fire here, attach lightning. It says I can't attack next turn, right? It's not even just this attack. Are you taking everything away from me? All right, it's fine. All right, so our best prize cards are like Noctowl and maybe the mystery prize card. Noctowl, okay. Noctowl area 0. Okay. I can work with that. That's pretty good. We use like Boss Mew switch knockout. Or like switch KO. Yeah, we just win at this point. I'm feeling pretty confident. What does Baby Glamora do? It does... If it gets knocked out, flip a coin of heads. Your opponent can't take any prize card. Oh, you can't take any? Oh, wait, so the Luxurious Cape is actually like super annoying on there. I thought it was like one less. Okay, that's annoying. That is annoying. Okay, that's also annoying. Everything's annoying. That's sick? No, that is not sick. Oh, now my hand is just dead, bro. No. Okay, they did put Pheasantipity in play for me to take advantage of, though, so that's kind of nice. I appreciate that. Are you going / planning on selling merch? At some point, probably, but no plans right now. Oh no, I'm getting cooked. We're actually just kind of getting bodied here. Dude, that Iono was so annoying. Why do you have to have no dark energy, no fighting energy? Hold up, they might not attack this turn. That'd be huge if they whiff the attack. Oh wait, they didn't even... I thought they already fezzed. Alright. I thought they already used Fez and whiffed, but now if they didn't use Fez, then it's pretty like, oh my, 370. Oh, this music is going too hard from you guys, bro. I don't know who's requesting these songs, but they're always gonna get skipped. It's just too much. Very good. But that's not set up to attack. I keep like thinking that like I can't attack. I don't know why. My Switch is prized. Perfect. Huh. I still want to do this, right? Setting up Pidgeot is kind of important here. I just have to figure out what the heck I'm doing after that, I guess. I could just like run to Pidgeot for the turn, right? I could just like grab Rescue Board here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. Rescue Board, retreat. Grab a Noctowl for next turn. How good of an attacker would Clefairy be, actually? This does 140. This does 80, 80, 160. Because Clefairy... Oh, it wouldn't KO something like this, though, actually. Actually, no, Clefairy's not that good. I take it back. Let's get an Eevee EX, I guess. That seems fine. I don't want to get rid of 2 energy, so getting rid of 1 is a little bit better. I don't think it matters actually which energy I get rid of. I guess no, I think I should get rid of the fire actually, because in case I want to set this thing up into Sylveon, retreat this and pass, and I can retreat this again next turn. Sure. And this matchup is slow. This matchup is slow. This is quite the matchup. Quite the matchup. It's something. It's something. It's something. That's for sure. I don't know what it is. What state did you grow up in? Massachusetts. And I guess Massachusetts and New Mexico. But more Massachusetts than New Mexico. Corner? I don't know. They could have it. They could corner me. They could have counter catcher. Oh, dude, leave him alone, bro. What did he do to you? What? That's crazy. Just out here killing hoots like that. Actually, I should have left the fire here so I could have retreated, but then actually used burning charge. Yeah. Dude, this is... Is this poison? 3-1. So this is gonna do 170? It doesn't quite KO my Flareon, I guess. Okay. This thing has 300 and... Okay, we have a jamming tower. I play a jamming tower. Okay, we can make this work. We can make this work. Man, I'm stressing, man. This is looking impossible. I can't win. Okay. I have an energy for turn, but I need a fire. I'm just gonna go fire energy knockout and hope I get prize cards, I think. It's just the play here. This is a good time to do the Luminous. Prize cards, please. Or do I just pass and then go boss knockout and then wait for Ursaluna boss knockout? It could go... This thing has 3 retreat costs. Actually, honestly, maybe I'm just waiting. Like, going for potential prize cards does not seem worth it. Instead of guaranteeing them. Yeah, sure, pass. Yeah, that just seems better. I'm just gonna go for prize cards or something like that. Yeah. This is better for sure. Just chilling. I could have... There was maybe even an argument to, like, feed them a 1 prize. I could have gone, like, attached... Nah, this is fine. Feed him a 1 prizer for what? To get access to counter catcher? This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, we just chill. You find value in practicing against these rogue decks? In comparison to meta decks, no. There's not extra value. Yeah. What you're asking is no. There's no value in testing against these rogue decks. Like if this was a Dragapult or a Guardy, it would be better. But if this was like a more off, like if this was like an End Zoroark, which is still only like a 2% meta deck, that would still be like reasonable. That's still like reasonable gameplay. But yeah. I guess I attached to Eevee, but I probably shouldn't evolve. Go boss. Or I could bench Ursaluna and attach to Ursaluna right now. Bench Ursaluna, attach to Ursaluna. Oh, but this guy's weak to fighting. What's this guy weak to? Oh, this guy's also weak to fighting. What the heck? Everyone's just weak to fighting out here. We could put Area Zero Underdepths in play just to get rid of their stadium, but that might lead them. I don't really need to bump their stadium, right? Because this thing doesn't even KO me. But it would mean I could sit in the active for a turn if I really wanted to. If I bench Urs. Sure. That seems fine. You're gonna play against Glamora round 1 of NAIC and be glad you have the game to call back to. True. This is gonna be the deal breaker for my. Oh, we priced our second Crispin anyways, so yeah, this makes more sense to build up the Ursaluna. Yeah, it's gonna be the deal breaker for my my tournament run at NAIC, whether or not I know the Glamora EX matchup. What if you Eevee Decilion to remove weakness? Yeah, that would have been something, I guess. I don't really need to do that right now. Like, I don't care if they boss KO one of my fighting weak Pokemon though, right? I just win anyways. Do you consider it ends off meta, right? No, I think Enzork is like a, I don't know, like it's, I don't know. I would still like Enzork is still one of those decks where it's like you kind of want to, like, knowing the matchup is good and definitely worth it. I don't know. Off meta, would I consider it off meta? I don't know, to be honest. Surely you've lost to some meme deck at some point because you didn't know what it did in tournament. No, most of the time I basically know what any card that anyone would play at a tournament. I know what the cards do. Like, I know what all these cards do. I did lose to a bad meme deck at Nats the year Toward one. Was okay. I played against some Yen Mega Lycanroc deck and I lost. But I knew what all the cards did. I just lost anyways. Like, I knew what all the cards did. The deck was like, dude, what the heck was the deck? I'm trying to remember what the deck was. All right, we're just waiting. Yeah, we're just waiting. It was like Yen Mega. Dude, I don't remember. It was Yen Mega Lycanroc. It was Yen Mega Lycanroc, and I lost. I literally just drew nothing 2 games in a row. And it was, I remember they weren't doing anything either. We were both just kind of, well, they were just doing like the bare minimum. Like they were able to like set up to their Yen Mega or something. And I was like going draw pass with Baby Volcanion in my active, and they eventually won the game. Basically, it took forever, but they eventually won. They can't KO. If I push Flare on EX, they can't KO it, right? I'm just gonna be safe and push up the Eevee here. Hey, what did the Yen Mega Lycanroc do? I don't remember what the Yen Mega and the Lycanroc did now. I knew what they did back then. I can try and look them up. Let me try and look them up. Yen Mega. What Yen Mega was it? Dude, I honestly don't even remember which Yen Mega it was. Oh, it had to be the Steam Siege one, right? Wait, does that make sense? Was Steam Siege legal? Wait, Volcanion came out of Steam Siege, right? Yeah, it had to be the Steam Siege one with Assault Boom. If you have exactly 4 cards in your hand, ignore all energy in this attack cost of this Pokemon. You do, if the opponent's active as a tool card, you do 50 plus 70. So it was that. It was Steam Siege Yen Mega and Lycanroc. Hey, let me just beat my opponent real fast. Oh, then it was just like Twilight Eyes Lycanroc, right? Yeah, it was just Twilight Eyes. No, not Twilight Eyes, the other one. Was that one legal? Was Bloodthirsty Eyes legal at that point? I don't even remember. It was, right? Bloodthirsty was legal. Because some people played that in Volcanion. I know a guy. Alright, dub. Eventually, we've defeated the Glamora. Yeah, so they were playing Bloodthirsty Eyes, Lycanroc, Yen Mega. That was the deck. Alright. We played a decent amount of games with the deck. I did make some changes from the initial list. One of the things I thought I was going to end up adding, but I didn't end up adding, and I felt fine without it, was honestly the Ditto. Didn't add the Ditto. I cut the counter gain. I cut back on the Luminuses by 1. Also increased the energy count overall. I think I had 8. The original list had 8 energy. It was like minus Lightning, minus Fire, plus Luminous. So I went up to 2 of each and a Luminous, and that's definitely felt a lot better, having the extra energy. 2 Crispin honestly felt fine. So I don't know if we need a 3rd Crispin, but that'd be something to consider including. I cut the counter gain as well. I added a Jamming Tower to have a way to bump our area 0 to remove our own liabilities. Also, another tool against Gardevoir. If they go for some like bigger KOs with Screamtail or Drifloon, we have like an answer to that. Or just kind of turning off their Bravery Charms in general can be good, even if it's not to get a knockout. Even like preemptively playing around like a big KO on the way. But also removing the liabilities from our side of the field is also a big deal as well. I cut the Cyrano. I feel like all you need is... I think I would definitely play Jack before Cyrano, because Jack finds an Octowls, whereas Cyrano just finds the EXs. And it can find Eevee EX. I did put a second little Eevee in here. I'm not sure that's necessary, and maybe that should become the Ditto as well. But it's nice to have an extra Eevee, because like sometimes you'll search out the first little Eevee with Fan Rotom, and then later in the game you'll want to Buddy Puff him for an Eevee, or you'll want to put a non-2 prize low HP Pokemon in play. Like you'll have one Eevee EX in the active, and you don't want to bench an Eevee EX with 200 HP to give them like a 2 prize target that they could go chase for an easier KO. Up against stuff like Archaladon would be one of those matchups. So you can use the first baby Eevee, and then you can put second baby Eevee in play as like your follow-up. And you can Buddy Puff them for it. And if the first one gets prized, that's pretty annoying, to be honest. So I like the two little Eevees there for sure. Also another reason I do like the 2 little Eevees. And I like the attack, the Colorful Friends attack on this Eevee as well. So I like the 1-1 split of the little Eevees. But yeah, the Pidgeot felt great. Definitely think it's worth including in here and trying to keep in the deck for the foreseeable future. The deck feels a lot more powerful when you have Pidgeot in play in the mid game and the late game. It's definitely like something that this deck was lacking. I felt like when I played the other build, was the mid game, late game plays were just I don't know. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you wouldn't. But yeah, the Pidgeot kind of smooths everything over and gets you there pretty consistently. So still a big fan of this deck. I love playing this deck, but the Gardevoir matchup is tough. So I don't know if I'd bring it to like a regional anytime soon. But as a deck in general, it's pretty sick.